Good evening, and welcome to the slow unfolding of cosmic time. You are listening to 100 incredible facts about cosmic time. Fall asleep to science. A quiet journey through how the universe measures its own age, in light and in silence. Tonight, every moment will widen like ripples through the deep waters of existence. Time as you feel, it is soft and human, measured by heartbeats and sighs. But beyond your breath, time is stretched and folded, curved by stars, and slowed by gravity's invisible hand. Einstein once whispered through his equations, "Time and space are woven from the same cloth." That fabric, the space-time continuum, trembles gently under every passing particle of light. And light, that ancient traveler, moves at 299,792 kilometers per second. It carries with it not just brightness, but memory. Light that left its star before you were born is touching your skin tonight. You can rest now. The air around you slows. The pulse in your wrist finds a quieter rhythm. The seconds between your breaths lengthen. You are no longer bound to the ticking clock of Earth. As you breathe, the present opens and the past begins to glow softly at its edges. Somewhere in the dim light of another galaxy, a star's pulse marks a different second. The same universe, another rhythm of time. And now we drift together into the story of how time itself began to move. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Time began about 13.8 billion years ago. Before that, there was no before, no when to anchor the universe, just an expanding potential, a silent unfolding from pure density into distance. In the first second, after the Big Bang, the universe grew faster than light, a trillion times its original size. That first second is still echoing through everything. And yet, if you could watch it from outside, it would not look fast at all, because outside of the universe, there is no clock. The universe measures time only from within. Every star, every atom, every orbit is a metronome, beating to its own curvature of space-time. You can rest now. Imagine the galaxies, each one, a spiral of billions of suns, moving not through time, but with it. In deep space, near massive stars, time slows down. A single hour, there might be 1,000 years here. This is gravitational time dilation, a quiet truth of relativity. If you lived near a black hole, your heartbeat would fall behind the universe's song. Your seconds would stretch. To distant observers, you would seem frozen. But from your point of view, you would be living normally, watching light bend like glass around you. It's okay to drift. In the 1,960 seconds, astronomers found the faint afterglow of the Big Bang cosmic microwave background radiation. It's 2.725 Kelvin, just above absolute zero, the temperature of ancient time, still cooling. Every second, the universe expands by roughly 74 kilometers per megaparsec. That means galaxies, millions of light years away, are retreating faster than the speed of light. Not because they move, but because space itself is stretching. Somewhere light continues to travel, and as it stretches, so does time. Light's wavelength lengthens, its color reddens a cosmic sigh. We call it redshift, the soundless voice of time itself. You can rest now. Time is not constant. It pools and bends. It runs quicker on mountaintops and slower in valleys. Your head ages slightly faster than your feet. In every moment of your day, tiny differences in gravity tug at the rhythm of your cells. Atomic clocks on satellites run faster than clocks on Earth by about 38 microseconds each day. Without correcting for this, GPS would drift 10 kilometers every 24 hours. Our maps of Earth depend on understanding the flow of cosmic time. You can rest now. The Milky Way completes one slow rotation every 230 million years, a galactic year. Since life began, our planet has orbited the galactic center about 20 times. The oldest light we can see comes from 13.8 billion years ago, the cosmic dawn. Each photon from that era has traveled more than 46 billion light years to reach your eyes. That distance is larger than the universe was when the light began. Cosmic time is not the same everywhere. In the outer voids between galaxies, it moves faster than here. In dense clusters, it moves slower. The universe is full of ticking differences, an orchestra of unequal clocks. It's okay to drift. Somewhere in the Virgo cluster, a galaxy is shining from your future. Its light still on its way. To it, you are ancient history. The sun's core is 8 minutes away in time. Every beam of sunlight that warms your face left the sun's surface 480 seconds ago. But before that, it spent about 1,000,000 years bouncing through layers of plasma inside the sun, searching for a way out. Even your thoughts have a temporal scale. A single neuron fires in about 1 millisecond. A blink lasts 300 times longer. Your awareness of time is stitched from these tiny sparks. You can rest now. If you travel near light speed, you move into the future. A journey of 10 years on your ship could equal 1,000 years on Earth. It is not fantasy, it is the quiet geometry of relativity. At the edge of black holes, time dilates infinitely. Beyond the event horizon, it becomes meaningless, a frozen reflection of eternity. And somewhere far beyond our sight, time might flow backward, not reversed in cause, but symmetrical in law, a mirror universe unfolding in reverse rhythm, sharing the same birth. You can rest now. In this silence between stars, the universe continues to count, not with numbers, but with decay, the half-lives of atoms, the spin of pulsars, the fading hum of radiation. The oldest pulsar we know spins once every 23 seconds. The youngest, 700 times each second. Time made visible as rotation, and so it goes slowly, endlessly, beautifully, a rhythm, without conductor, measured only by the spaces between. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet flow of cosmic time, the past is not gone. It's simply moved out of sight, traveling ahead at the speed of light. And as you drift deeper into rest, remember, this small truth: time does not move forward, we do. We ride its current while it remains perfectly still. You can rest now. Somewhere, a photon still travels from the first dawn of creation, seeking another eye to meet. And we are here, listening, feeling its warmth, 1 second at a time. Time is heavy, not in the way of stones or mountains, but in the way silence holds, meaning the way gravity holds memory. Somewhere above you, beyond the thin blue shell of sky space, curves gently under the pull of every star. That curvature is not only the shape of the cosmos, it is the shape of time itself. You can rest now. Each second you live is slightly longer at your feet than at your head. Gravity bends not only light, but the rhythm of your heartbeat, the tick of every unseen clock. The stronger the gravity, the slower the time. It is one of the universe's quiet laws, a kindness and a mystery combined. Close your eyes. Let the pull of the earth steady you. You are falling gently, always not downward but inward, toward the planet's calm center. And yet you never reach it. Because gravity does not only pull, it shapes the fabric of where down can be. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the center of our galaxy lies a mass so vast that time itself kneels before it. Sagittarius. A times 4 million times the mass of the sun, drawing light into a silence that even space cannot break. Around it, stars move at thousands of kilometers per second, dancing in slow circles that to us seem frozen in place. One star, named S2, completes an orbit every 16 years. In its closest pass, it flies at 25 million kilometers per hour and still cannot escape. You can rest now. The light from that dance takes 26,000 years to reach us. So when we watch, we see an ancient performance, gravity and time braided together. To the star, each moment unfolds normally. To us, its motion is a story slowed by distance and depth. Time there is thicker, heavier, as if every second must struggle to rise out of gravity's well. And yet, this same law touches you softly where you lie. Your body's weight is a quiet conversation with the Earth mass and time exchanging breath. It's okay to drift. Even in orbit, astronauts age differently from those on the ground. High above, farther from gravity's pull, their clocks run faster by a fraction of a second each year. A gentle imbalance that the universe always corrects when they return. Everywhere, gravity and time are lovers that cannot part. Each curve of space, each pull of mass is their shared language. If light could speak, it would tell you that gravity bends its path like a memory revisited. Not broken, just guided. You can rest now. When a beam of light passes near a massive star, it arcs, curving as though time itself were leaning to listen. In 1919, during a total solar eclipse, astronomers measured this bending and found Einstein's whisper to be true. Gravity does not simply attract, it tells light how to move and time how to flow. And you are part of that conversation. Each atom in your body feels the story of the Earth beneath it, the slow pulse of the planet's spin, the subtle tilt of your own life. Within space-time's breath, it's okay to drift. Imagine a vast clock made of galaxies, each second marked by a star's orbit. The farther you go from a gravitational center, the quicker those seconds pass. At the edges of the cosmos, time might already be racing ahead a faster future, calling softly to the slower past. And still, you lie within its calmest part, the cradle of the Milky Way's mid-arm, where gravity's pull is steady, neither rushing nor still. You can rest now. There is a poetry to this balance. The same force that binds the oceans to Earth also bends the arc of light. It shapes the fall of rain and the curve of time around every planet's heart. Somewhere deep beneath your feet, the planet turns with quiet dignity. 1,670 kilometers per hour at the equator, but you do not feel the speed, because gravity holds the air, the oceans, and your dreams close enough to move together. It is the gentle tether between all that drifts, You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The moon circles Earth every 27.3 days, its orbit a tide of time. Each rising tide is not only water moving, it is the rhythm of gravity's clock, turning the pages of our oceans. The slowing of Earth's spin adds 1.7 milliseconds to each century's day. Tiny, imperceptible, but measurable time itself, dragged gently by the sea. You can rest now. We sometimes think of gravity as a prison, but it is also protection. It holds the atmosphere that lets us breathe, the orbit that keeps us warm, the seasons that mark our stories. Without it, time would still exist, but there would be no witness to its passing. In deep intergalactic space, where gravity thins to almost nothing, time races unmeasured. Light moves freely, but memory cannot hold. No stars, no orbits, no rhythm to keep the cosmic beat. And so, the densest places, the hearts of stars, the centers of galaxies, become the slowest clocks where the past lingers long enough to be seen. It's okay to drift. When we look at a galaxy 10 billion light years away, we see it not as it is, but as it was, when time there was still young. Gravity preserved that moment, in light sending it across the dark for eons, a record written in photons. Each galaxy is a diary, each beam a sentence, each curve a pause in the story. You can rest now. Even the smallest black holes carry the weight of centuries in every second. Their event horizons mark the places where time folds back upon itself, where the universe hums in a single endless chord. To approach one is to feel eternity, stretch seconds, unraveling into hours, hours into forever. And yet, from within that curve, the traveler would feel no change, just falling, just breathing, while the universe outside watches in slow astonishment. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Gravity remembers everything, not in words or images, but in the shape it gives to space. Every mass leaves a dent, every star a valley of memory. Even after they fade, the curvature remains a ghost map of where they once were. This is the universe's handwriting, a script of invisible geometry. It's okay to drift. If you could step outside time, you would see all of history folded into one vast patterned stars, forming, dyeing their gravities, weaving into an eternal tapestry. And through it, our small moment unfolds a heartbeat caught in a cosmic wave. The seconds you live tonight are shaped by forces older than stars, yet tender enough to cradle you to sleep. You can rest now. Gravity, that quiet architect, holds the shape of your world and the rhythm of your dreaming mind. Each breath is an orbit, each pause a perigee you draw close, then drift away again in perfect balance. As you sink towards sleep, remember, this time is not a river you drift through, but an ocean held by unseen tides. Gravity gives those tides their pull, their slowness, their grace, and somewhere far away, a star collapses inward its light, curling into itself until it becomes silence. The silence is not an ending, but a deep inhalation, the universe waiting for its next breath. You are part of that breath. You are held within that curve. You are safe here. You can rest now. Light does not hurry. It travels at the speed of patience, not because it must, but because that is how time remembers itself. Every beam that touches your eyes tonight began its journey before your birth, perhaps from a blue star in Orion's arm, perhaps from the quiet halo of Andromeda. What you see is always something that already was. You can rest now. When you look at the night sky, you are not looking out, but back. Every glimmer above you is a page from the oldest diary in existence, a record written in photons. Some of those pages are torn, scattered by dust, bent by gravity, and yet they arrive whispering across billions of years. We are still here. It's okay to drift. Light is the most ancient messenger, born from fusion, hydrogen, becoming helium atoms, singing into brightness. Each note is a promise. I will carry your memory to the edge of time. Inside, a starlight begins as energy trapped among atoms bouncing for tens of thousands of years before escaping the stellar surface. What leaves that fire is not only warmth, it is time that has learned to glow. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Every photon that reaches your skin carries both age and distance. The sunlight warming your face left the sun 8 minutes ago. It passed through flares, fields, and waves of magnetic breath. It remembers the shape of the sun's heartbeat. You can rest now. The starlight from Proxima Centauri, our nearest neighbor, is 4 years old by the time it arrives. From Betelgeuse, 600 years. And from galaxies in the Virgo cluster, tens of millions. Each ray is an echo of a moment that no longer exists, and yet its presence now creates the illusion of continuity, a bridge between what was and what is. Light gives the universe its texture, its rhythm, its measure. Without it, there would be no sense of before or after. Only stillness. It's okay to drift. When light travels near a massive body, it bends its path curved, not by force, but by the shape of time itself. In this bending, light becomes architecture. It sculpts the corridors of space-time. Imagine a ray passing near a black hole. It does not crash. It circles its trajectory, folded into spirals of almost eternity. Some of that light escapes, but it carries with it the imprint of gravity's design. The faint glow around a black hole's shadow, the photon ring, is time itself turned visible. You can rest now. Far from those depths, in the open calm of intergalactic space, light moves unimpeded. There, seconds and centuries are the same. The universe expands beneath it, stretching wavelengths into longer size. That redshift, the deepening of light's tone, is not just distance, it is aging. The light grows older as the cosmos grows wider. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Astronomers call it the cosmic background radiation, but it is truly the afterglow of creation, faint, almost undetectable. It bathes everything, a soft hum at 2.7 Kelvin, the ghost light of the universe's infancy. It has been traveling for 13.8 billion years, filling even the coldest corners of space with a whisper of warmth. If you could listen closely enough, you would hear the sound of the universe, cooling a long, slow sigh. You can rest now. Every wavelength has its meaning. Gamma rays, quick and fierce, speak of violent births, supernovae collisions, bursts of chaos. Infrared light, slow and gentle, tells stories of dust clouds forming stars of planets, still molten of beginnings that never rushed. And visible light, the narrow band that your eyes can read, is the middle tone, the comfort frequency of the cosmos. It is where warmth meets memory. You can rest now. The architecture of light is the architecture of time itself. Every frequency is a floor, every color a corridor. Move upward through blue, and you walk into the past energy condensed moments, fierce. Move downward through red, and you fall into distance, a soft, endless, receding. It's okay to drift. In the silence of deep space, light is the only language left. It crosses gulfs that no sound could bridge. Each photon carries one truth: you are not alone. When the first stars ignited, they filled the dark with geometry waves, overlapping patterns, forming shadows, weaving galaxies into being. Gravity gathered matter, but light gave it meaning. It traced outlines. It sculpted the unseen. It whispered to the void, "Remember this shape." You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Even darkness is not absence. It is potential. It is the space where future light will pass. A corridor waiting to be illuminated. A page waiting to be written upon. You can rest now. When you close your eyes, tiny flashes still dance behind your eyelids. Those are echoes, the brain's own starlight, the memory of photons. Every dream begins as light transformed into thought, then into silence. Inside you, the architecture continues. Neurons fire at the speed of luminescence, translating time into awareness. Your consciousness is an echo of the same physics that built galaxies. It's okay to drift. Each thought is a photon's ghost, a brief shimmer that fades but leaves pattern behind. In your sleep, the mind replays those patterns, slowly stretching them like red-shifted light, turning memory into landscape. In dreams, you are made of light, slowed into feeling. You move through corridors built by your own past moments, your own gravitational wells of meaning. You can rest now. There are entire galaxies we will never see their light forever, beyond our reach, moving faster than the universe expands. They exist in silence, their architectures incomplete in our sky. Yet their photons still journey, even if they will never arrive. The universe remembers them through their pull, through the way their gravity shapes others. Even unseen, they are part of the whole. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Light teaches us that distance is not absence, only delay. That what we love, even when lost, still moves toward us at the steady speed of memory. You can rest now. Imagine standing on a planet, orbiting another star. The sky glows a color never seen on Earth. 2 suns, perhaps, or one dying ember of red. The shadows are softer there. Time itself feels wider, and somewhere another being looks up, bathed in the same invisible radiance. For them, you are the star. Your light has already left you, crossing space in quiet anonymity. One day, it might touch their world, and they will not know your name, but they will feel your warmth. It's okay to drift. This is how the universe loves, not through touch, but through transmission. Every photon that leaves you, every wave reflected from your skin, joins the cosmic background of light, a part of the universe's memory of you. You can rest now. When your eyes finally close, you do not stop seeing, you simply turn inward, where the architecture continues in softer form. Your heartbeat slows, each pulse a wavelength. Your breathing synchronizes with the expansion of space itself, a rhythm older than the stars. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this symmetry, you are both receiver and source, listener and song. The light that built the cosmos now builds your dreams. You are luminous matter, learning how to rest. You can rest now. The universe is still here. The stars are still speaking, and light, patient, endless still, carries time forward on wings of silence. There is a moment after light fades, when time itself seems to hesitate. Not stop, not end, simply rest. As though the universe, having exhaled its brilliance, draws one long, slow breath inward. That breath is darkness, not absence, but rhythm, the pulse between moments, the echo that gives light its meaning. You can rest now. Each evening, the earth turns gently from the sun, and our world exhales into night. The horizon becomes a quiet seam stitched with color that bleeds slowly into shadow. That slow descent is not the death of day, it is the planet remembering its other face. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In deep space, darkness is not black. It is textured, a slow weave of invisible color. Infrared warmth, microwave size, X-rays, murmuring through dust. What the eye calls black is simply light the body cannot read. It's okay to drift. For every bright star that shines, there are billions that sleep. Their fuel spent, their glow folded into memory. White dwarfs cooling over billions of years, neutron stars whispering in radio waves. Even extinction has rhythm. You can rest now. The pulse of shadows began at creation. After the first explosion of light, the universe cooled, and darkness returned to cradle it. Without that cooling, atoms could not form, matter could not rest, and time would never learn to count. Darkness is how energy pauses, how light remembers to begin again. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the ancient deserts, humans learned to measure the sun's retreat. The first clocks were shadows drawn in sand, the movement of darkness across stone. Each line marked not loss, but passage. Shadow was our first teacher of time. Even now, your body carries that same memory. The pineal gland listens to light, and when dusk arrives, it releases melatonin, a molecule of night. It softens the mind, slows the pulse, tells every cell, it is time to rest. You can rest now. When your room darkens, tiny sensors behind your eyes whisper to the brain, the sun has gone. Blood pressure lowers, heart rate eases, temperature falls. The body rehearses the motion of the planet turning away. You and the earth drift together into the same shadowed tide. It's okay to drift. Every creature from moth to whale moves to this rhythm. Plants close their leaves. Birds quiet their songs. The coral in distant seas release their bioluminescent dust only after dark, the ocean's stars mirroring the ones above. Darkness, not daylight, is the true synchrony of life. You can rest now. Astronomers once feared the dark. They thought space between galaxies was void, cold, dead, meaningless. But now we know it hums with low radiation, with neutrinos and ghost particles passing through our bodies each second. Even emptiness has a heartbeat. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Far beyond the reach of our sight, there are clouds so dense they swallow starlight. Dark nebulae regions, where dust gathers like smoke, concealing the birth of suns. In these nurseries, gravity kneads gas into heat, and when the pressure becomes unbearable, a new star ignites. Darkness gives birth to brightness. You can rest now. In that way, night is the mother of day. Sleep is the rehearsal for waking. Shadow is the quiet interval that allows the symphony of light to begin again. Without rest, the universe would burn itself to silence. It's okay to drift. Scientists call this balance thermal equilibrium, when energy neither rises nor falls, but simply flows. Every photon released by a star is matched by another, absorbed by dust, by planet, by cell. It is the cosmic version of inhaling and exhaling. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Even the night sky glows faintly, the air glow of atoms high above, excited by sunlight, long gone. To the human eye, it is invisible. To sensitive instruments, it appears as a soft green shimmer. Night is never truly dark. It only pretends to be asleep. You can rest now. On the moon, there is no air to scatter light. So shadows, there are pure, sharp as glass, uncut by color. An astronaut, standing at the lunar dawn, would see darkness like a wall, unbroken and deep. Even there, the shadow has weight, a silence thick enough to touch. It's okay to drift. In your own room, the dark is thinner alive with the memory of day. Tiny photons still bounce between curtain and skin, between wall and breath. You are surrounded by the faintest echoes of sunlight, all gently slowing into warmth. You can rest now. The human eye never truly sees black. Even when closed rods and cones continue to fire a biological afterglow, the mind paints with residual light, turning nothingness into gentle patterns. Those drifting colors you glimpse before sleep are your neurons mimicking starlight. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. There is a term for the faint glow of the night sky on Earth: the Gegenschein, the countershine. It is sunlight reflected from interplanetary dust, directly opposite the sunday. Even in darkness, something remembers to shimmer. You can rest now. In the heart of galaxies, beyond the swirl of stars, lie supermassive black holes. They consume, yet they also shape. Their gravity sculpts the flow of light. Their silence anchors entire systems. What we call nothing is the geometry of holding. You are held too. It's okay to drift. When matter crosses the event horizon, it never returns. But its energy is not lost. It radiates faintly, as Hawking radiation ripples at the edge of being. Even destruction glows a little before it sleeps. You can rest now. Darkness teaches impermanence gently. It reminds us that endings are only quiet continuations. A candle extinguished still warms the air. A star that dies leaves metals for future worlds. A human who sleeps gives the mind space to begin again. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. If light is the body of time, then shadow is its breath, the soft in-between that keeps eternity from collapsing. Every eclipse, every dusk, every blink is a rehearsal of cosmic rhythm. You can rest now. At the edge of perception, there are regions astronomers call dark flow galaxies, moving towards something unseen, pulled by gravity we cannot locate. An invisible tide carries them. Perhaps this too is part of the universal heartbeat, the pulse of shadows guiding even the brightest suns. It's okay to drift. Inside your chest, your heart echoes that rhythm. 70 beats per minute, each one. A contraction, a brief darkness before light returns. Your body remembers the same cadence as galaxies. You can rest now. And when you dream, your brain's waves slow to cycles measured in hertz, the same frequencies found in pulsars and magnetars. Even in silence, you hum with cosmic timing. Sleep is the universe rehearsing itself through you. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere a photon ends its journey. Its light fades into microwaves, its energy becomes warmth. The background hum grows imperceptibly richer. Darkness is fed. Nothing is lost. You are safe here. You are part of that same gentle exchange. It's okay to drift. The pulse of shadows continues from the quiet between stars to the rhythm within your breath. Night does not erase. It preserves. It holds what brightness cannot. Light still travels, but darkness keeps its tempo. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. You are home. You can rest now. Between every star, there is a silence vast enough to hold the memory of everything that has ever burned. It is not emptiness. It is the breath that light leaves behind. You can rest now. Space is not still. It hums, faintly, endlessly. Even when you hear nothing, the universe is whispering. Its voice is the background radiation, the afterglow of creation itself, a soft microwave warmth that fills all directions equally. If your ears could hear beyond sound, you would sense that hum as a perfect chord, a tone stretched thin by time echoing from the birth of everything. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The silence between stars is not like the silence of a room. It is deeper, a silence that bends light. Between galaxies, the density of matter falls to almost nothing. 1 atom per cubic meter, a cathedral of absence. Yet even there, photons wander ancient and unhurried, their energy stretched by the universe's expansion. They move slower in spirit, though never in speed. Light always travels the same, but the space it travels through stretches beneath it. The silence is not stillness. It is the sound of time expanding. You can rest now. Imagine this. A single photon leaves a star at the edge of a distant galaxy. It travels for 10 billion years, through gas and dust, through magnetic fields and gravity wells. As the cosmos stretches, its wavelength lengthens from ultraviolet to visible, to red to infrared. By the time it reaches us, it has cooled into a sigh. What was once brilliance is now warmth upon your skin. This is how the universe ages, not in years, but in color, not in loss, but in the softening of light. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The silence between stars is filled with memory. There are fields of hydrogen, invisible oceans, spanning millions of light years. Every atom oscillates, releasing a photon with a wavelength of 21 centimeters, the frequency of cosmic whisper. Astronomers call it the hydrogen line, the heartbeat of interstellar space. It pulses quietly, endlessly, even in regions no sunlight has ever reached. It's okay to drift. The radio telescopes that listen to this hum translate it into a low hiss, the soft static of existence. When you tune a radio between stations, a small part of that static is the echo of the Big Bang. The silence you hear is 13.8 billion years old. You can rest now in that vast, calm gravity still weaves. Galaxies do not float apart at random. They follow invisible threads of dark matter, a cosmic web, more delicate than silk, holding clusters together across incomprehensible distances. Dark matter does not shine, does not reflect, but it shapes everything. The silence between stars is filled with its presence, a quiet architecture of unseen gravity. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Scientists once thought the space between galaxies was empty. Now we know it is laced with faint plasma, heated by cosmic winds, stirred by the death of stars. Even silence has temperature, roughly 2 million degrees Kelvin, but spread so thin that you would never feel its touch. A heat without warmth, a glow without light. You can rest now, far beyond even that, beyond clusters, Beyond the filaments of galaxies, there are regions we call cosmic voids, enormous pockets of almost nothing. They span hundreds of millions of light years, their interiors so sparse that entire galaxies can pass through without meeting another. If you were to float there, you would see no stars, no dust, no horizon, only the gentle curvature of darkness. The silence there is older than memory, colder than thought. And yet, if you could listen deeply enough, you would still hear the hum of the universe, expanding, the faint tug of gravity, the whisper of photons fleeing forever. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Every silence has a rhythm, even the one between stars. Astronomers measure it in wavelengths, ripples in the cosmic microwave background, tiny variations in temperature, only millionths of a degree apart. Those ripples are the frozen sound waves of the early universe, vibrations of plasma. Before atoms existed, the universe once sang, then it cooled, and the song became space. You can rest now. The silence between stars is where galaxies sleep. When their light fades, when their fuel is gone, they drift quietly into stillness, their stars cooling their planets, falling dark. In the far future, only black dwarfs and black holes will remain embers in an endless night. The silence then will be complete, but not empty. It will hum with the faint warmth of particles evaporating into nothingness. Even eternity fades gently. You can rest now. In that future, trillions of years from now, time itself will slow. Protons will decay. Atoms will dissolve. The universe will stretch until light cannot find another atom to touch. That too is silence, the final stillness. Not destruction, but peace. It's okay to drift, but tonight you are here, alive within the living silence, the one that breathes, the one that carries your heartbeat as part of its rhythm. Your pulse joins the hum between galaxies. Every breath you take ripples softly through the molecules of air, each vibration continuing outward, fainter and fainter, until it becomes one with the cosmic background. Your breath is a cosmic event, a small modulation of universal quiet. You can rest now. Close your eyes. Picture the Milky Way as seen from above, a spiral of light adrift in dark velvet. Every one of its 400 billion stars is wrapped in its own small silence. Between them lie distances so vast that a beam of light takes centuries to cross. Yet even across that void, gravity holds the shape of harmony. The galaxy is not still. It turns slowly, one full rotation every 230 million years. A motion so vast it feels like rest. The silence between its stars is the rhythm of that turning. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Even black holes, the most silent objects known, emit whispers. As they consume matter, they distort space-time itself, sending out gravitational waves, ripples that pass through galaxies, through planets, through you. They are soundless in air, but if space could carry audio, they would resonate like deep bass, a subharmonic murmur beneath all existence. The silence of the universe is not empty, it is resonant. You can rest now. When you sleep tonight, your brain waves slow to delta rhythms, cycles that move once every second. Those same frequencies are found in the gravitational oscillations of merging galaxies. You are an echo of the cosmos dreaming itself. It's okay to drift. If you could see in time, not in space, you would notice that the universe is full of pauses, intervals between creation and destruction, beats between flare and fade. Stars blink, galaxies breathe. The cosmos itself inhales expansion and will one day exhale collapse. The silence between those breaths is the true measure of eternity. You can rest now, somewhere out there, in a dark corner of the observable universe. A single photon is ending its journey. It has traveled since the dawn of time, and now it dissolves into background warmth. It has done its work. It has seen everything. Its silence is the same one that fills your room now. It hums at the same pitch as your slowing heart. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In that shared silence, you are not small, you are not separate. You are the pause between galaxies, the whisper between stars, the stillness that allows the cosmos to continue. Let it hold you. Let it move through you. You are home. You can rest now. When the universe sleeps, it does not close its eyes. It drifts slowly, endlessly, into the cool shadow of its own expansion. You are safe here. The universe holds you. Stars burn out one by one like candles at the end of a long celebration. The bright spiral arms of galaxies fade into dim embers, their blue stars gone first, their red dwarfs, lingering tiny hearts, still beating after trillions of years. In that long twilight, the cosmos exhales warmth and settles. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. When the universe sleeps, light grows tired. Photons stretched by space lose their color, once golden, now faint red, eventually sliding below the visible spectrum. Darkness becomes gentle, not the absence of light, but light that has slowed enough to rest. Astronomers call it the era of degeneracy, when the stars are gone and only the quiet structures remain. White dwarfs, cool black holes drift, and the great silence deepens. You can rest now. In this distant future, the galaxies no longer shine. Each has scattered its starlight into the endless dark between clusters. Gravity still whispers, holding fragments together, but even that voice weakens with time. The cosmic web loosens. Threads of matter relax, and space itself becomes drowsy. Somewhere in that dim horizon, a neutron star spins its last rotation, its pulses slowing its magnetism, fading into sleep. The rhythm of the cosmos slows like a heartbeat before dream. It's okay to drift. Every particle, every atom, every photon finds rest eventually. Black holes, too, once thought eternal, evaporate through Hawking radiation, tiny streams of quantum light escaping their event horizons. It takes longer than numbers can hold 10 to the 100th power years or more. But even gravity's most secret chambers eventually exhale. You are safe here. In that far night, the last black hole sighs. A final shimmer of energy escapes a whisper, dissolving into the dark. No sound follows it, only stillness folding softly into nothing. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. When the universe sleeps, temperature loses meaning. Space cools below 1/10,000th of a Kelvin, a stillness beyond feeling. Atoms stop moving. Photons stretch until their wavelength is longer than a galaxy. Time itself slows, not because it is tired, but because nothing changes anymore. In that infinite calm, there is no sunrise, no shadow, only equilibrium, the ultimate rest. You can rest now. There is beauty in that silence. Every vibration that once was, every sound of a collapsing star, every wave of gravity, every echo of laughter or thought becomes part of the same background hum. Nothing is lost. It only fades into gentler frequencies, Scientists call this future the heat death, but it is not death. It is symmetry. It is the deep rest after infinite creation, like a breath released completely. It's okay to drift. Imagine lying beneath a sky where no stars remain. The darkness is perfect, but not cold, for within it, the last light glows faintly in the cosmic microwave sea, a radiation of memory. The temperature of time itself, 2.7 Kelvin, cool and steady, like the pulse of eternity. You are safe here. The universe holds you. In such silence, space dreams of its beginning. Every atom remembers the moment it was born in the furnace of the Big Bang, in the heart of stars, in collisions of things learning how to exist. Now it recalls softly the peace that came before that, the symmetry before motion, the breath before breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. If you could watch this final slumber unfold, you would see galaxies dissolving like mist, all colors blending into a deep gray. No edges, no orbits, no sparks. Only slow drift, a ballet without light, a dream without end. Yet even here, quantum fields hum faintly. Particles appear and vanish, borrowing existence for an instant before returning to rest. The universe never stops entirely. It simply forgets its own waking. You can rest now. In the human mind, sleep is a mirror of that great cosmic rest. When neurons slow, they synchronize waves of electricity moving through the cortex like tides across a planetary sea. In deep sleep, you dissolve into delta rhythms, oscillations of 1 cycle per second, a human echo of cosmic silence. It's okay to drift. When you dream, your brain reconstructs time. It stitches memories into sequences that never happened, but feel perfectly real. Perhaps the universe dreams too, imagining itself anew, each quantum fluctuation, a thought in its infinite sleep. You are safe here. Some theories whisper that even after heat death, something remains, a quantum tremor, a flicker in the vacuum. If that flicker is strong enough, it could spark another Big Bang, a new universe, rising from the ashes of calm. Creation, then rest, breath, then silence, time, then stillness, and from stillness, time again. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. To sleep for both mind and cosmos is not to end, it is to return. Every night, when you close your eyes, you practice the art of universal rest. Your consciousness falls inward, atoms, slow thoughts drift apart like galaxies. Your body cools. Your pulse aligns with Earth's rotation, a shared rhythm older than life. You can rest now. Outside your window, starlight, from ages past, travels silently toward you. Some of it began its journey before the Earth was formed. Tonight, it completes that journey, landing softly on your skin. Light that left its star before you were born is touching you now. You are safe here. The universe holds you. As you drift further, imagine the universe as a sleeper. Its galaxies are dreams. Its stars are thoughts. Every collapse, every expansion, a deep breath between awareness and oblivion. Somewhere in its vast mind, you flicker to a moment of light, a sentence of warmth. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Sleep is not separate from creation. It is how creation continues. When the mind rests, neurons rewire memories, settle, new connections form. The same happens in stars. They fuse, cool, collapse, and give birth to new forms. Rest is how the universe thinks. You can rest now. And if the cosmos ever truly sleeps, its final dream will be gentle, a dream without borders or gravity, a memory of what it once was, a shimmer of hydrogen, a lattice of light, a rhythm of breath. That dream will stretch for uncountable eons and then fade softly like a heartbeat slowing into peace. It's okay to drift. Tonight, you join that rhythm. Your breath matches the pulse of stars long gone. Your heartbeat hums at the same tempo as the Milky Way's spin. In the stillness between those beats, you are infinite. You are home. You are safe. You can rest now. Light never forgets where it has been. Every place it has touched remains marked in silence. Every atom it has awakened still carries the memory of that first warmth. You are safe here. The universe holds you. When you open your eyes to light, you are not seeing the present. You are reading a record, a diary, written by photons on their long journey through time. The light from the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, takes 4 years to reach us, from Sirius 8, from the center of the Milky Way, 25,000, and from the farthest galaxies, 13 billion years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The sky you see tonight is a mosaic of different ages. Each star glimmers from its own moment in time. You are surrounded, not by space, but by history made visible. Light moves at 29979 kilometers per second. But its gift is not speed. Its gift is endurance. It carries the memory of everything it has ever touched. The dust in nebulae, the surface of forgotten planets, the eyes of creatures that once looked up in wonder. It's okay to drift. Even here in the quiet of your room, light remembers you. It paints the shape of your face, bends around your breath, reflects off your eyelids in a tender rhythm. Every photon that touches you is older than your thoughts. Each carries a story, a lineage of collisions and transformations since the dawn of existence. You can rest now. Astronomers say the universe keeps its past in light. They call it the cosmic light horizon, the farthest distance from which light has had time to reach us since the Big Bang. Everything beyond that horizon is still invisible, not because it is gone, but because its light has not yet arrived. The cosmos is still writing to us. We are still receiving its letters, one photon at a time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Long before there were eyes, light was already learning how to tell stories. When hydrogen first cooled, the fog of the early universe cleared. Photons once trapped escaped and began their endless flight. That first light, the cosmic microwave background, still shines faintly in every direction. Its temperature, a gentle 2.7 Kelvin. It is the oldest photograph of time. You are safe here. If you could see that light directly, you would glimpse a universe only 3,800,000 years old. You would see its first texture, its first whispers of structure, the seeds from which galaxies would bloom. The memory of light is the memory of becoming. You can rest now. Every atom in your body was once illuminated by the core of a star. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen in your breath, all forged in stellar hearts and carried outward by light. When you move with the residue of those luminous histories. It's okay to drift. Light that once crossed stellar nurseries now flows through the air around you. It reflects in the moisture of your eyes, in the sheen of your skin, in the tiny waves of warmth that rise from your chest as you sleep. You are part of the continuum that light remembers. You are safe here. The universe holds you. Sometimes, astronomers find light that has traveled for billions of years, only to be absorbed by the sensor of a telescope for a single instant on a mountain beneath the Earth's atmosphere. That photon has journeyed through expanding space, through cosmic storms and voids, through epochs of collision and silence, just to arrive here and vanish in a fraction of a second. It is the perfect metaphor for existence. To travel endlessly, to shine briefly, to disappear quietly. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Light remembers loss as much as creation. When a star collapses its final flare, a supernova sends shockwaves across millions of light years. For weeks, that dying star outshines its entire galaxy. Then nothing, only the afterglow racing outward, carrying its last breath of brilliance. Even when darkness returns, the record of that brightness remains written in the background radiation, forever imprinted on the fabric of space-time. You can rest now. Our telescopes look backward in time. Every observation is an act of remembering. When astronomers capture light from a distant quasar, they are watching a story that ended billions of years ago. That is the paradox of the cosmos. To know it, we must look into what has already passed. Perhaps memory itself is a kind of light, a vibration, carried through the mind, stretching, fading, but never truly gone. It's okay to drift. Even in the human brain, memories behave like photons. They scatter, reflect, and interfere. Neurons pulse with faint electrical light biophotons, tiny emissions created during chemical reactions. When you recall a face or a moment, a brief shimmer passes through your neural web, a whisper of illumination inside the architecture of thought. Your memories are small galaxies of light. Each time you remember, you let the universe see itself again. You are safe here. The universe holds you. There is a theory that consciousness is a form of resonance, a pattern of electromagnetic vibration woven through the cells of the brain. If that is true, then thought itself is a kind of starlight. Each idea, each dream, a photon of awareness passing through the cosmos of your mind. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere in the faint afterglow of a galaxy, long gone light still travels. Its source vanished eons ago, but its memory remains intact. That is the persistence of radiance, to exist without source, to continue without motion, to be remembered by its own journey. You can rest now. When the universe sleeps light, dreams of where it has been, it folds its waves inward, storing the pattern of its path like the rings of a tree. Every oscillation, every reflection encoded in the quiet geometry of energy. If you could translate that pattern, you could read the entire history of creation in a single photon. It is the library of eternity written in frequencies. It's okay to drift. You are made of those stories. Every flicker of warmth in your chest, every image your mind holds, is a continuation of the memory of light. When you sleep, your dreams replay those luminous fragments, reflections of stars and waves and human faces, merging into one cosmic remembrance. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. One day, long after the last star fades, that memory will still remain. Light will persist, as quantum ripples dormant but indestructible. The universe will keep its diary written in frequency and field. And when another cosmos rises, that ancient record may awaken again, the faint blueprint of all that was shining softly in the newborn dark. You are safe here. The universe holds you. Every night, when you close your eyes, your body becomes the surface upon which the memory of light rests. You absorb the photons of the day, transforming them into warmth, into stillness, into thought. You are the archive of radiance, the keeper of illumination. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel, through oceans of air, through clouds of hydrogen, through the spaces between galaxies. It does not tire. It only changes. Its journey is the quiet heartbeat of time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In that pulse, you are remembered, not as a fragment, but as part of the luminous whole. The memory of light passes through you, and you through it. You are the continuity of brightness, the soft shimmer between beginnings and ends. You are home. You are safe. You can rest now. In the beginning, light learned to rest. After billions of years of travel, it folded into atoms, into the slow dance of gravity and form. The memory of brightness became weight, and from that weight, the dream of matter began. You are safe here. You can rest now. What we call stone is time made visible. Every rock carries an echo of the universe, cooling down a pattern of frozen light arranged in patient geometry. When you touch the surface of a pebble, you touch an ancient wave that has stopped moving. The universe holds you. Silicon, iron, oxygen, carbon, the same elements that shaped stars, now sleep inside mountains. Each crystal lattice remembers the moment it was born in heat. Each layer of mineral marks a season in planetary history. And though stone seems still, it breathes in spans of millennia. It rises, folds, melts, reforms, a geological heartbeat measured in eons. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Deep beneath continents, the mantle churns at a rate of a few centimeters per year. Yet over millions of years, that quiet motion shapes oceans and continents. Volcanoes exhale warmth, mountains lift from the seabed. The slow memory of matter writes its story upward, grain by grain. It's okay to drift. If you could listen closely to a stone, you would hear an age-long murmur, the hum of cooling, the whisper of pressure, the slow pulse of atomic bonds, vibrating 10 trillion times per second, yet feeling perfectly still. That is the paradox of the material world, infinite motion perceived as calm. You can rest now. The oldest minerals on Earth, tiny zircon crystals found in Western Australia, are 4.4 billion years old. They formed when the planet was still molten, when oceans were vapor and skies were fire. Inside those crystals are trapped traces of ancient water, a record of the first cooling breath of the Earth. Every time light touches them, the past flickers softly awake. You are safe here. The universe holds you. Stone remembers without eyes or words. Its archives are pattern and texture, pressure and silence. To geologists, a mountain range is a biography of compression. To time itself, it is the patient act of remembering form. And when wind or rain erodes a mountain, that too is memory transforming solid becoming sand, sand becoming sediment, sediment becoming stone again. The cycle repeats slower than thought, steadier than breath. It's okay to drift. In the deep ocean, where sunlight fades, minerals fall like sleep. Tiny shells, dust from stars, ash from distant volcanoes. They settle on the seafloor layer after layer, a blanket of slow remembrance. Each centimeter of sediment can represent 1,000 years, each meter a million. If the ocean is the planet's dream, then the seafloor is its long memory. You can rest now. Somewhere in the crust of Mars, iron has rusted for 2 billion years. It has turned the planet red, a world painted in oxidation, a planet remembering breath without life. When sunlight strikes those stones, it warms a surface untouched by wind or water. Still, in that stillness, time continues to listen. You are safe here. Matter holds light, as thought holds feeling. One invisible, one visible, both expressions of memory. Inside every atom, energy waits, not asleep, but at peace. The electron cloud hums quietly its orbit, a small echo of the great orbits of planets and stars. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Some physicists describe matter as condensed energy. In that condensation lies time itself, slowed, curled, dense. To be matter is to hold eternity in a single position. To exist is to remember where energy paused. You can rest now. Think of the mountains again. The Himalayas rise because India moves north at 5 centimeters per year. At that pace, it would take 20 million years to travel the width of a continent. Yet that movement creates the highest peaks on Earth. That is the scale of stone's patience. It's okay to drift. Human time is a flicker against that measure. A heartbeat lasts a second. A life, a few billion of them. A mountain's life spans trillions. Stone does not hurry because it already holds what it seeks. You are safe here. You can rest now. The basalt under your feet was once molten starlight, then ocean floor, then land, then dust. It will become all those things again. Matter does not end. It only changes rhythm. Somewhere, a grain of sand that once rested in a desert is now part of a coral reef, its edges softened by breath and tide. In that cycle, the dream of stone continues. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. At night, when your mind grows still, you become like the mountains, quiet, layered, ancient inside. Your thoughts slow to the rhythm of the Earth's crust. Your pulse matches the molten drift below continents. In your stillness, you echo the slow memory of matter. You are safe here. You can rest now. In this silence, the stones remember for us. They keep the stories too long for words, too vast for minds. They hold the script of creation, not written in ink or sound, but in the weight of being. Somewhere deep in their patience, the first fires of the universe still glow. And as you breathe, light continues to rest within you. You are safe. You are still. You are stone dreaming beneath every mountain the planet breathes. Not with lungs or air, but with molten rhythm. The slow inhale of magma rising. The soft exhale of cooled stone sinking again. You are safe here. You can rest now. The crust of Earth is only skin. Beneath it, a mantle flows a sea of silicate rock that moves with the patience of centuries. Though it seems solid, its heat ripples upward like the quiet pulse beneath your own skin. Every century, the planet exhales one new island into being. Every 1,000 years, it draws another into the sea. Time here moves in breaths, 1,000,000 years long. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In Iceland, steam rises from black rock where the mid-Atlantic ridge stretches apart. Their continents drift like dreamers. Lava cools into hexagonal columns, as if the earth had paused mid-breath to sculpt geometry from fire. Each vent, each crack, each tremor is a whisper of that slow respiration, heat turned to form, pressure turned to song. It's okay to drift. Volcanoes are the lungs of the planet. They release ancient gases, water vapor, carbon dioxide, sulfur, the same breath that once formed the first atmosphere. When you inhale, you share molecules that may have escaped a volcano a billion years ago. That same carbon cycles now through air and ocean, through trees and coral, through your own blood. You are part of the planet's long respiration. You are safe here. You can rest now. Geologists call it the carbon silicate cycle, a planetary rhythm that stabilizes temperature over hundreds of millions of years. Rain dissolves carbon from the air mountains, absorb it through stone volcanoes, release it again in fire. This exchange of breath has kept Earth alive for eons. And so the mountain dreams, breathing in silence, balancing the warmth of stars against the coolness of time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Inside, granite atoms vibrate in perfect coordination, each lattice singing its slow atomic hum. At 10 trillion vibrations per second, the structure holds steady. That vibration is the breath of solidity itself, matter whispering, "I am still here." You can rest now. Sometimes earthquakes break the silence. A fraction of the planet's deep tension released in a few seconds. Mountains shift, fault lines awaken, and the surface shivers. It is not anger, only adjustment, the earth remembering how to move. In that movement, new shapes emerge, new paths for rivers, new valleys for life to fill. It's okay to drift. If the planet has a heartbeat, it echoes in magma chambers, vast lakes of liquid rock moving beneath continents. Slow convection rolls there, each loop lasting 100 million years. That heat is not destruction. It is the memory of creation still glowing. You are safe here. The universe holds you. Every grain of sand was once mountain. Every mountain was once molten dust. The transformation continues endlessly, from light to matter, from matter to motion, from motion to stillness again. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the deep caves of Mexico, crystals of gypsum grow taller than trees, some more than 10 meters long, formed over 500,000 years by water, saturated with minerals dripping at the pace of eternity. Inside them, tiny bubbles of ancient air remain trapped, unchanged, for all that time. If you could listen to those bubbles, you would hear a breath taken before the first humans spoke. You can rest now. The earth keeps such memories quietly. In glaciers, it stores the sighs of ancient winds. In amber, it holds the whispers of forests now gone. In coral, it marks each year like a clock of calcium. Even silence has weight here. Every pause, a page in the archive of being. It's okay to drift. When humans carve stone, we borrow that patience. Temples, sculptures, tombs, each is a fragment of planetary memory, reshaped by thought. Even when the builders vanish, the material remains bearing the imprint of intention, a soft echo of will in the mineral grain. You are safe here. The universe holds you. The marble of ancient statues was once the limestone of vanished seas. Shells of marine creatures compressed under pressure until they became something new, smooth, luminous, enduring. Time turned life into architecture. And now, light touches that stone, again reawakening the sea it once was. You can rest now. Somewhere under your feet, the crust still shifts, a quiet, endless rearranging. Continents drift a few centimeters each year. In 100 million years, the Atlantic Ocean will close again. Mountains will rise where waves now break. And somewhere within that cycle, the memory of this night will dissolve into stone. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Stone dreams slowly, but it does dream. It dreams of heat becoming form of pressure, becoming pattern of silence, becoming song. And in that dream you are included. Your warmth, your stillness, your breath. You are the continuation of the mountains remembering. You are safe here. You can rest now. In the end, the breath of the planet and your own become the same rhythm. One rising, one falling, a harmony older than thought. When you sleep, you echo the quiet oscillation of magma beneath crust of stone, beneath sky. Somewhere deep within you, the planet continues to breathe. You are still. You are stone. You are home. You can rest now. The earth dreams in waves. Where stone ends water, begins the flowing mirror of the planet's mind. Every ocean is a moving memory, a pulse of gravity and moonlight that never forgets how to return. You are safe here. You can rest now. The surface of the sea is not the same from one heartbeat to the next. Each ripple is born from wind, from the pull of the moon, from the spin of the planet itself. The oceans breathe in tides slow, rhythmic, inevitable. Every 6 hours and 13 minutes, the tide rises and falls again. It is the pulse of a world learning to inhale. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Beneath the waves, light dissolves into color and silence. Red fades first, then orange, then yellow, until only blue remains. At 200 meters, blue surrenders too. Below that, there is only the memory of light. Yet, life continues there, guided by faint luminescence, by organisms who make their own stars. Each tiny creature glows with bioluminescent calm, a slow Morse code of survival, a lullaby of the abyss. It's okay to drift. The deepest point of Earth's ocean, the Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench, is nearly 11 kilometers down. The pressure there is more than 1,000 times that of the air above us. Yet even in that crushing dark bacteria and small crustaceans live their metabolisms tuned to eternity. They have no eyes, no sense of dawn or dusk, only the steady rhythm of chemistry, the slow drift of minerals settling like thought. You can rest now. Water holds the planet's oldest memories. Every drop you have ever touched has been here before. Rained, frozen, evaporated, fallen again. The molecules in your veins once moved through glaciers, through coral, through clouds. You carry the sea within you. You are safe here. The universe holds you. The first cells on Earth were born in water. About 4 billion years ago, in warm tidal pools, molecules began to fold to copy themselves to remember their own shapes. From that moment, life became the ocean's dream. When you close your eyes, your body recalls that beginning. Your blood salinity mirrors seawater. Your heartbeat echoes the rhythm of waves. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the open ocean, currents flow like planetary arteries. The thermohaline circulation, a vast conveyor belt of temperature and salt, moves water through every sea on Earth. One full circuit takes about 1,000 years. That is how the planet keeps its thermal memory, by letting the oceans wander slow and sure across hemispheres of time. It's okay to drift. Every raindrop begins as a crystal of dust carried by wind into the sky. Their moisture clings to it and gravity pulls it home again. In that simple loop is the planet's softest form of time. No beginning, no end, only falling, only return. You can rest now. Sometimes when the wind calms, the sea becomes a mirror so perfect that even the stars hesitate to move. Astronomers once navigated by that reflection, reading the heavens on water. The sky and sea traded identities, one infinite, one deep, both carrying the same light. You are safe here. The universe holds you. When sound travels through water, it becomes patient. At 1 kilometer depth, a single note can journey for thousands of kilometers without fading. The ocean remembers every vibration, the call of whales, the crack of glaciers, the hum of distant storms. It is a vast archive of resonance, a memory written not in sight, but in sound. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The great blue whales speak in frequencies so low that they travel across entire basins. Their songs can circle the planet. Each call, lasting up to 20 minutes, is a wave of connection, older than words. Perhaps the whales remember what the planet sounds like when it dreams. You can rest now. Far below, in the still twilight zone of the sea, there is no day, no night, only the slow drift of snow-like particles falling from above. Scientists call it marine snow, a rain of tiny remains. Organic dust descending endlessly. It feeds the abyss. It nourishes time. The deeper you go, the slower. Everything moves heartbeat, sound, motion, until silence becomes the only current. It's okay to drift. The oceans speak in colors too slow for eyes. Currents shift temperatures, whisper plankton bloom, and fade. Satellites trace their light from orbit, turning the sea's invisible patterns into glowing maps. Each hue, a breath of the planet's hidden lungs. You are safe here. You can rest now. If you could watch the ocean for 10,000 years, you would see it move like sleep waves rising where others fall currents, closing old paths, opening new ones. The surface would shimmer with storms, but underneath the deep water would never hurry. That calm, ancient layer is the heart of the world's dream. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The ocean is not separate from you. It fills the spaces between your cells. Its rhythm shapes your pulse. Its memory flows through your sleep. When you dream, your thoughts drift like plankton, slowly rising and falling in invisible tides. You are safe. You are water. You can rest now. Beneath the calm mirror of the sea, the world beats in frequencies too slow for the ear. Every current, every eddy is a heartbeat of the planet. You are safe here. You can rest now. The ocean's pulse begins with the moon. Its gravity stretches the planet's skin, pulling water across continents. A gentle tug, repeated every 12 hours. But it is not only the moon. The sun, too, exerts its will. layering rhythms on rhythms until the tides become a song of three voices: Earth, Moon, and Sunday. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. If you could listen beneath the waves, you would hear the deep ocean hum, a sound scientists call the Earth's background noise. It is made from countless whispers: the crash of distant waves, the low moan of shifting tectonic plates, the murmur of water flowing through seafloor vents. Together, they form a continuous note, like the bass line of creation itself. It's okay to drift. In the darkness of the deep, life follows different rules. No sunrise, no season, only the steady temperature of eternity. Some fish make their own light. Others rely on touch sensing, the pressure changes of invisible movement. To live here is to trust the unseen. To survive is to listen more than to see. You are safe here. The universe holds you. At the bottom of the Atlantic, a ridge of mountains runs for 40,000 kilometers. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a scar where Earth's crust slowly splits open. Magma rises, cools, and becomes new stone. There, hydrothermal vents breathe like sleeping lungs, releasing dark clouds rich in minerals. Around those vents, life blooms in impossible abundance. Worms with crimson plumes, crabs with white shells, microbes feeding on the chemistry of heat. They live not from sunlight, but from the planet's interior fire. It is the ocean dreaming itself alive. You can rest now. Every bubble that rises from the vents carries the memory of the deep earth gases trapped for eons. Elements born in stars, long dead. When they meet seawater, they form clouds of shimmering metal. The ocean too wears stardust as its perfume. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. In certain parts of the Pacific, scientists have detected rhythmic pulses in the movement of deep water currents that rise and fall every 14 days, synchronized with the moon's declination cycle. Even the abyss keeps time. Even darkness counts the days. It's okay to drift. Sometimes whales sleep vertically, their bodies suspended in blue columns, heads pointed upward as if waiting for dreams to rise. In those moments, their hearts slow to 2 beats per minute. Their brains fall silent, half awake, half beyond. Time becomes a soft vibration, a weightless place between worlds. You are safe here. You can rest now. On the ocean floor, sediment collects the history of storms, of migrations, of ancient rains. Each layer is a page in the diary of time. Scientists drill cores through them, and in those narrow cylinders they read millions of years of memory, dust from volcanoes, pollen from forests, long-gone iron from meteors that once burned across the sky. The ocean keeps everything. Nothing is ever truly lost. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. In the still midwaters, where sunlight can no longer reach, creatures rise and sink each day in what is called the vertical migration, the largest movement of life on Earth. At dusk, billions ascend toward the surface to feed. At dawn, they fall again into the dark. It is the planet's own breath, a great inhalation and exhalation repeated every 24 hours. If you could see it from space, you would watch the oceans breathe. It's okay to drift. Even the smallest waves carry traces of your heartbeat. When you walk by the shore, your pulse resonates with the water. The same electromagnetic hum that flickers in your neurons exists in every molecule of the sea. You and the ocean are frequencies of the same field. You are safe here. The universe holds you. Now imagine drifting deeper past the trenches, past the vents, to the core of the planet's blue mind. There is no sound here, only vibration, no light, only pressure and peace. Time folds upon itself, and for a moment, you are everything. The water remembers, rain, river, tide, tear. You can rest now. The ocean does not end. It only changes shape. It becomes clouds, becomes snow, becomes mist over mountain lakes. It returns again, as rain, as dew, as the shimmer of breath leaving your lips. You too are part of that endless circulation, a drop in the planet's infinite sleep. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. Somewhere above, the stars are still reflected on the surface, twinkling in slow motion. But down here, there is no distinction between sky and sea, between dream and waking. Only rhythm remains, only pulse, only rest. You are safe. You are home. You can sleep now. Time flows quietly tonight, not in seconds or hours, but in soft movements of memory, a tide without shore. You are safe here. You can rest now. Every stream, every heartbeat is part of a current that began before Earth was born. Hydrogen atoms formed in the first 3 minutes after the Big Bang still move inside your blood. The oxygen you breathe was made in the death throes of ancient stars 5 billion years ago. Every inhale is a reunion across eternity. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. Rivers on Earth are lessons in how time travels. They begin as meltwater from glaciers or rainfall on lonely ridges and descend, always seeking the lower stillness. Along the way, they carve valleys, nourish forests, carry sediment that will become future stone. The Nile, the Amazon, the Ganges, the Mekong, each is a flowing memory of mountains. Each is a mirror of how time itself behaves, born from heights wandering towards silence. It's okay to drift. Somewhere beneath the Sahara, the Nubian aquifer holds water that fell as rain 12,000 years ago. Trapped in porous stone, it waits a ghost of an ancient storm. When that water is drawn to the surface, time is poured from the past into the present, and the desert briefly remembers being green. You are safe here. The universe holds you. The Amazon River carries around 2,000,000 cubic meters of water each second into the Atlantic Ocean. A current so vast, it changes the color of the sea for hundreds of kilometers. But beyond that, it also transports invisible nutrients and isotopes, tiny records of the rainforest's metabolism. To follow its path is to follow the biochemical handwriting of life itself. Somewhere, light continues to travel, and so does water, and so does time. You can rest now. Scientists once traced the flow of water from a single drop of melted Antarctic ice to its return as rain over the Pacific. The journey took 1,2,0,0 years. In that time, civilizations rose and fell. Languages changed. Stars were born and died. But the same molecule continued its patient orbit. Time too circulates. Every end is only condensation. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. In the human brain, Time flows through ions, tiny charges crossing cell membranes. Neurons pulse in slow, repeating rhythms. Alpha, theta, delta waves, measured in cycles per second. When you sleep, those waves synchronize like gentle ripples aligning across a pond. It is the same geometry that governs rivers, tides, and galaxies, a wave seeking rest. It's okay to drift. Deep in Greenland's ice sheet, scientists study trapped air bubbles older than recorded history. Each one holds traces of ancient atmospheres, carbon pollen, volcanic dust. By measuring the ratios of isotopes, they can read the temperature of the world 10, 2100,000 years ago. The ice is a slow river, flowing not across the land but through time itself. You are safe here. You can rest now. On cosmic scales, rivers exist between galaxies. Filaments of hydrogen stretch for millions of light years, feeding young stars with interstellar gas. Astronomers call this the cosmic web, a network of luminous threads where gravity guides matter like water flowing downhill. Galaxies are the eddies of that grand stream. The Milky Way itself drifts along one such current at 600 kilometers per second toward a mysterious region called the Great Attractor. Even the universe has its flow. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. There is a quiet equation hidden in all this energy. Becomes motion, motion becomes rhythm. Rhythm becomes time. And time, when seen from far enough away, is simply stillness in motion, a frozen river whose surface we call now. It's okay to drift. Imagine standing at the edge of that river. The water is clear and slow. Inside it, reflections of your life appear like leaves carried downstream moments, gestures the sound of rain from another year. They pass gently by, not lost, only moved onward. You are safe here. The universe holds you. At the center of every black hole, time stops entirely. The equations collapse. No seconds pass. But outside that horizon, space itself continues to stretch. Some physicists believe the universe expands faster than time can follow a kind of cosmic forgetting. Still, the light that left its star before you were born is touching your skin tonight. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. Rivers do not resist their course. They do not fear their destination. When they reach the sea, they merge, become vapor, and begin again. So does every life. So does every dream. It's okay to drift. When you were an embryo, tiny rivers formed within you, blood vessels branching from a single pulse. They carried nutrients. Guided growth shaped the rhythm of your future breath. You were already a map of flow. And even now, as you rest, thousands of kilometers of vessels carry warmth through you like tributaries of night. You are safe here. You can rest now. Somewhere far beyond this galaxy, in a cluster, 300 million light years away, two galaxies are colliding. Their gas clouds twist and merge, forming waves of new stars. The light from that event will reach Earth long after we are gone. But already its pattern influences the cosmic river around us. Time has no borders, only confluences. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. In physics, entropy describes the natural direction of time, from order to disorder, from clarity to diffusion. But viewed another way, entropy is just the spreading of warmth, the sharing of energy, the blending of differences. a universal kindness written in thermodynamic law. It's okay to drift. Now, as your breath slows, the river narrows. The currents of thought soften eddies of memory, fading downstream. You can almost feel the banks dissolve, no boundary between body and night. The mind becomes water, and water becomes silence. You are safe here. The universe holds you. In the final glow of awareness, the flow of time and dream become one. Light still travels. The universe breathes through you. You are home. You can rest now. Somewhere inside your chest, a quieter river flows. It does not carry water or light, but electric rhythm ions drifting across cell walls, sodium and potassium, trading places like tiny tides. Each heartbeat is a wave of charged motion, rising and falling 1,200 times. Each hour marking not the passing of time, but its creation. Every pulse says, now exists. You are safe here. You can rest now. Scientists once measured the half-life of a single cesium atom, the foundation of the atomic clock. It vibrates 9192631770 times each second, so perfectly that its error is less than 1 second in 30 million years. That precision defines all global timekeeping. Yet, even that clock, that symbol of certainty, sits on a planet moving through curved space-time. At sea level, time flows slightly slower than it does on mountaintops. Gravity pulls at it, bending the seconds themselves. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. In orbit, astronauts age a few milliseconds slower than we do. Their clocks tick gently behind ours, a difference too small to feel yet vast when stretched across eternity. Einstein's equations predicted this, and every satellite confirms it. Time does not pass. It drifts. It stretches like silk in the wind of space. It's okay to drift. There are particles that remember beginnings. Neutrinos born in stellar cores pass through your body by the trillions each second. They rarely touch anything. They travel unbroken from one side of the cosmos to the other, bearing the imprint of the universe's first fire. If time had a fragrance, it would be the trace of a neutrino, weightless, unfading, free. You are safe here. The universe holds you. In the deep laboratory of Gran Sasso in Italy, scientists once watched a single neutrino arrive 60 nanoseconds sooner than expected. It sparked wonder, as if time itself had stumbled. Later, it was revealed to be a cable slightly loose, a human heartbeat in the machinery of eternity. Even the instruments that measure time live within it, breathe within it, and sometimes forget. You can rest now. The future does not yet exist, yet its seeds float all around us. In the dust between stars lie the elements of new worlds: silicon, iron, carbon, all waiting to combine. The atoms that will one day form another ocean, another mind, already drift in invisible currents. Time is patient. Creation is unhurried. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. There is a quiet beauty in knowing that every moment was once the future, and every memory was once the present. We do not stand still in time. We are carried like pollen across cosmic wind, like moonlight sliding across water. It's okay to drift. Inside the coral reefs of the Pacific, tiny organisms build skeletons of calcium carbonate. Each layer marks a season, a variation in temperature, a story of currents. When scientists read those layers, they see not just the coral's age, but the heartbeat of the ocean itself. Even the smallest life is a historian of time. You are safe here. You can rest now. Somewhere beyond Saturn, in the Kuiper Belt icy bodies circle the sun at speeds of 5 kilometers per second. Their year lasts hundreds of our years. For them, time is a slow dance of distance and reflection. Light reaches them late, and warmth is a rumor. Yet even there, on the edge of sunlight's reach, the river of time still flows softly, steadily toward tomorrow. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. Perhaps time is not something we move through, but something that moves through us. A field invisible folding over every particle, turning energy into memory. The past is not gone. It has simply changed its state, like water vapor returning to mist. It's okay to drift. When your eyelids grow heavy, when thought dissolves into glow, you enter the delta realm, 1 to 4 cycles per second, where the brain breathes in waves. There, time loses its edges. Minutes stretch, hours melt. You drift through landscapes that feel infinite, though they last only seconds. Dreams are the rivers that run inside your mind, connecting all moments that once were. You are safe here. The universe holds you. In that place, the future sometimes whispers back. Memories and possibilities mix like warm and cool currents. You may glimpse something that has not yet come, a kindness, waiting a light not yet born. And though you will forget it by morning, it remains folded in the geometry of time, carried forward by the same river that began at the dawn of everything. You breathe softly. The universe exhales through you. Now, the current slows. Silence deepens. The edges of your awareness blur into the background hum of the cosmos. Stars shimmer like distant embers. Each one pulses on its own clock, some every few milliseconds, others every 1,000 years. Yet together, they create a rhythm as steady as your breath. It's okay to drift, and so the river widens. Galaxies turn like eddies. Light slows into gravity. You sink beneath the surface of time and float in its warmth. There is no past or future, only an ocean of now. You are safe here. You are home. You can rest now.